Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today. We just wanted to do a very quick video on the charity auction that we had last week. We're joined by a couple of the guys who've been involved in the winning auction bids on our Martinez hammer. So I just want to see if you guys like to introduce yourself. Rich, do you want to start off?
How are you doing? I'm Richie Doyle from the construction crew. It's a pleasure to be here with you, Lucy and Steve.
And Steve, did you want to introduce yourself briefly?
How's it going? I am that Chippy Steve, part of the Woodbutchers collective group. And yeah, as Richie said, pleasure to be here with you both.
Cool. So as a few of you will probably be aware, we did a charity auction last week with a Martinez hammer for the hickory handle one that had been discontinued a little while ago. We had some incredible bids, and thank you to everyone who placed bids for this online. It absolutely blew us away, the amount that it got to on the fundraising. So we've been raising money for the Lighthouse Club, which runs a 24/7 helpline for the construction industry. And this is part of our campaign this year to try and break down the stigma of mental health in the construction industry. So it's amazing that we've managed to raise so much money with your guys' bid on this. So really, to start off with, Rich, as I say, your bid absolutely blew us away. What was it that inspired you, and I understand there's a group of you who raised this?
So the group of Woodbutchers have been talking for a while now, saying, like, you know, it's a great group of lads. We have a good following between us all, and we thought, and we've been saying for this long time now, that we could do something with this group rather than just being a group for messing and, you know, supporting each other, but we could support others in some way. And when we seen your auction, then we thought this is the ideal situation. Yeah. So that's why we went ahead and we all got together collectively and put in that bid and thought, right, no matter what that bid goes to, we're taking that hammer home with us.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's how far we were going with that.
That's really awesome. Steve, do you want to tell us about the Woodbutchers for those that don't know about your group?
Yeah, it started out about this time last year, really, maybe a little bit earlier. It started out as an Instagram chat with a fairly small group, and we just started chatting. But I think most of us had spoken to each other on Instagram and that kind of thing. And then it snowballed on into a WhatsApp group chat. And then throughout the year, each of us have added the odd person here and there. And I think there's now pushing 30 members in there. And it's a great support group. We can always chat about jobs, questions, how you do this, what's your preferred method. We've got some absolutely brilliant, knowledgeable people in there. We've got our own little in-house detective, Inspector Morse, in the shape of Dave Cullen Joinery. He's a middle-aged woman who likes to solve crimes. But he does look good in a skirt. But it's it's a great group, and there's a good bit of banter in there, but there is also some really heavy hitting undertones, and we've all supported each other throughout loads of stuff. There's a lot of guys who just get on the blower to you, venting a little bit, checking you're okay, checking up, and it's just a great support group. So as Richie said, really, when the opportunity to win this hammer came up, we all just collectively pulled a bit of money and just said, right, yeah, let's go for it, and we can then launch on, use that as a platform to springboard to start helping other people. And the idea of this big raffle was born.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. And Rich, how have you found the last year with Corona, and how's it impacted on your work and home life?
I suppose, like everyone, Lewis, it's been good and bad. Like I was supposed to get married last August. That's been pushed forward now twice already. Hopefully now it'll go ahead this June. God knows. So let's see how that goes. That's been the hardest part, not being able to get that done, because myself and Mary want to move forward, you know yourself. Work-wise has been fine. Work-wise, I kept myself busy at home, doing jobs at home, working in the workshop, keep myself busy. And then like that, any day where you have a lull or you're feeling down in yourself, you get onto the lads in the group and they pick you up straight away, you know. Every single one of them, doesn't matter what it's about. If you have an issue, you just get on the group and you put it up there, be it good or bad, and everyone is there to support each other. And that's what I love about it. You know, they're a great group of lads, every last one of them.
That's awesome. I think one of the things that we've talked about a few times on Instagram is how amazing the community is and how much people really support each other. And I think that's so good to know that everyone can just reach out and speak to someone, and it's, they're there to listen and support, and I think that's amazing. I think what you guys have got with the Woodbutchers group is fantastic, and it's a really good example to other people.
Yeah, really. Out of all social media networks, Instagram by far is the most supportive, I find. And the lads that are on it, yourself, Lucy, as well, like everyone that I'm involved with in some way across Instagram, all have great attitude about them, and everyone is always willing to help somebody.
That's awesome. And the raffle you both mentioned about a raffle that you've got planned. Can you tell us some more information about it?
Yeah, so we have a raffle coming up, and the crowd that we have a lot of suppliers who have donated a lot of stuff for us. I'll just name a few, obviously. So we have yourselves, Lucy, the TF Tools, we've the Dusty Boys, Block Scribe, Unilight, Margin Marker, JP Corey, 53 Degrees North, Festool, Power Tool Hub, Essential Carpentry Tools, and BWJ. And that's just to name a few. There's plenty more on board. It's going to be big.
That's awesome. That's really cool. And what charities are you looking to raise money for with your raffle?
We are looking at, so we have the Lighthouse Club following on from yourself. We have Prostate Cancer UK, and then in Ireland, then we have Aware and Pieta House, which Aware and Pieta House look after like that mental health, people who are suffering suicidal thoughts, depression, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, we think that they're great causes. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's really cool. Well, thank you very much for your time, guys. I think it was really good for everyone to know, you know, what inspired you guys to bid on the auction and what you're looking to do next. And we're really excited to see how that's going to go. So yeah, keep us all updated on what you're doing with the raffle. And that was absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much for your time then.
Thanks very much, Lucy.
Cheers.